Jim Holley, Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com. Well, that's the number 76 of Austin Politelli. He finished up 4th in San Diego way back on February 9th. This is his mechanic, Kyle Defoe, a graduate of MMI. You got a big chore today. This is a rain race. I see a lot of the things that you're implementing in protecting the things from the mud.
Yeah, it's we had a lot of rain yesterday, and today it's not raining too much. Hopefully it holds off, and just got prepped for the rain. They're running a rain schedule today, and just gonna try our best to stay dry and keep our bike on 2 wheels and put some solid practices in.
What's some of the preparations that you guys did to the bike, to prepare for the rain?
We run some foam down in our shifters and brakes so the mud doesn't pack in. We also run some foam under our skid plate to reduce some weight from the mud. Austin's not a big handguard guy. He doesn't like to run handguards, so take those out. Sometimes we'll put some radiator covers on to keep the bike cool, but besides that, not too much.
Let me ask you this, Kyle, for a graduate of MMI, how do you get hooked up with a team like HRT and a mechanic? I mean, you had to have been proud with that 4th way back when in February.
Yeah, absolutely. I basically just made a lot of contacts when I got out of school. I've been racing a little while myself, so I knew a few people. Just made some contacts. I knew Austin from a previous team I was on, and this year he worked out, he needed a mechanic. I was looking for a job, and we just kind of hooked up together. I moved to California, and we all made it happen.
And this is your second year on the professional circuit?
Yep, this is my second year. Last year was my first year of learning everything, and this year I'm kind of trying to perfect everything and make it professional.
What have you guys been doing, since your time off on February 9th, the last time, Austin, you were at a Supercross race? I mean, that's a long time, obviously, testing for the outdoors?
No, we actually haven't been testing for outdoors yet. We still don't know what we're doing for that yet. Austin really has just been riding Supercross wherever he can find a track in California. Most of them are closed down now, so he's honestly been riding and training. He hasn't missed a beat since the last round, and he's dedicated as always and wants to do as good here as he did at San Diego.
A lot of the factory mechanics I'm talking about, Dungy, Carlos Rivera, Brian Kalma, Kevin Wyndham's mechanic, they all are graduates of MMI. How did you pick MMI, and did you see that and go, man, this is what I want to do for my job?
Yeah, absolutely. I saw the commercials on TV, and I knew there was nothing else I wanted to do. I didn't know how to do anything else, so I just figured I'd take the risk and move to Phoenix, Arizona, and go to MMI, and it really worked for me. It opened a lot of doors moving out of, I'm originally from North Dakota, so there's not much for motocross there. So I'm moving out of there and really put my foot in the door and living in Arizona.
All right, well, that's it for this week's Toyota Tailgate Talk. Make sure you check us out on supercrossonline.com. Wednesdays at 5 p.m. on that East Coast. And don't forget about Thursday after the checkered flag with Ralph, Ricky, and Jeff, also at 5 p.m. on that East Coast time. Well, that's it for this week's Toyota Tailgate Talk. Hopefully you got some good insight on preparations for a bike in the mud race.